Hi, this is Gilbert, and this video is about a comment for the Tina's video recap in in yesterday classes. Tina, you did a very good job about the video recap. You have a lot of the video information, and you tell a lot of the detail, and you also take a lot of the picture about our good or bad design, and kind of another the title of each sections of our class, and about you're talking about the good or bad design. I think um, I have some comment about Aaron that one because Aaron and Hayward, you guys argue about the opinion, the the design, good or bad, which is good or bad design for the music device. And in my opinion, as a user interface industrial design student, I have my own opinion about the good user experience is directly and simple to use, and Nano is easily to identify the music function. Like he put the pulse, the forward, backward, the play, all the basic need is the directions in the surface. In the most, you can see it when you look it. So the advantage compared another one, which focus on the additional function like a sound effect or EQ, Turner, FM radio recorder. This function is all. This feature is all fancy, but sometimes not for all of the user needs. They just create as much they can and put it on the one device, which not every target market want to use it. The general public doesn't want that kind of the complex function. They just want to listen to music. They buy the Nano. It's all for listening the music, enjoy the music. So if you put too much function of the products, they will just, oh my god, what is this? They were confusing, you know. And but that one, the Aaron show is an old version of the Nano. It also has some disadvantage about it, like it doesn't have a screen. It is a very important, you know. Although the original developer want to let user to abandon all the information about the music, they just want the user to enjoy the music. But after they publish that model, that product, they find, yeah, actually the customer need the screen to control their music. They need to know what the song will be next, or they want to, you know, they want to choose the lister. They just, if you just keep going, they will confusing too. So too simple is not working, and too complex not working. So the new version of the Nano, they put the screen on it finally, and yeah, this touch screen is more easy to use. That's more complete compared to the old version Nano. So I think that's my opinion about a good or bad design for Arrow. That's my picture. And yeah. And Tina, you also mentioned about the presentation about the alley that want. Yeah, you point out the weakness of the alley. He did, alley shouldn't talk all the. You shouldn't type all the the information in the single slide, and he definitely don't do the Howard doesn't like that. The Howard doesn't like the student read all the word in the slide, especially that slide is have a lot of the text, a lot of sentence. That's to not easy to look at that. And one point I have to point it out is, Tina, you speak the wrong words. You speak about in a 2 minute or 1 minute, I forget. You mentioned about the paragraph. I think is a you mentioned a photograph instead. Is that in fact? But I think you mentioned that one is a photograph. It's not photograph. It's a paragraph. Paragraph is a sentence compared together become this. Together is a paragraph, and the photograph is a that one. Okay, yeah, just pointed out. And I think there's another point is didn't choose really hard. Howard didn't mean we have to choose the really hard article. He wanted us to choose the article which fit our major, because this kind of information we got, we will practice it and we will familiar it. So the information we studied is we will use it on the future major classes, and practice the skill, the pronunciation skill, the presentation skill, the writing skill we will use on the assignment in the future classes. So it's not necessary to choose a really, really hard one, but we really, really need to choose the article which fits our major area. Not just want to choose some easy one for, to fit the ESL class, the rule. So to match the main ideal, I think that's all. I think the common for the Tina recap. Thanks everyone. Bye.